We are really excited from EdCon to see you sitting around.
I saw it as an opportunity where that I can take my brand to a greater height or further level.
EdCon is interested in developing designers because it's part of our transformation objectives of ensuring that we develop talent in the communities in which we operate.
We are creating mood boards, so in short it's like a visual.
Yeah, I'm a pretty girl, so I was like, let me tap into my culture for once.
For my inspiration, I chose the Islamic dress during the 1800s.
Today the students are put in a real life situation where you are working in a studio with a task that you need to complete, and they seem to be doing quite well under the pressure.
I'd say the draping session has started off as quite a challenge for me, and I think as you go into the tune of things, you go with the flow of the fabric you're using.
We take all those patterns we did, we place it on calico, and we take it from there.
We are given shortcuts because most designers, it takes them 10 years minimum, to actually become a very relevant designer. So, but here we're getting all this information, everything, all the CMTs, basically everything is being served on a silver platter.
If I were to rate it, I would say it will be 150 over 100 because it's been very informative.
It's been very special to see my collection come to life. So what makes this coat different, it's actually a elbow length sleeve, and what makes it different is it has these pleats that run down the back, which I quite like because I haven't seen it anywhere else.
We're doing costings today so that the designers can learn how to cost garments and what is involved in costing garments.
So for my collection, I didn't necessarily focus on culture, but I focused more on nature because I believe that as an artist, you should be able to tap into every symbolic features that you're surrounded with.
It has a feel that's sort of like this. No, this is
This is scuba.
However,
if I look at that pocket, it feels to me that if that was my garment, I would like my hands to enter from the side, but yet you have it coming from the top. And on this center design, I'm just wondering if that is not positioned in the incorrect space.
So we managed to push a lot of the items a bit higher. So normally our price points are around $300 to $400, but we managed to push this one for about $800.
My whole theory around fashion is I would love to take it to a point where people consider it as a conversation.
It was very interesting to see some of the students who I thought really got it right. They understood the body shape that they were fitting over and above the styling.
The journey has been fantastic. We really saw the students coming in from varsities, and now you can really see, and we can call them professional designers. The third prize goes to Shailene Morris. And the second prize goes to Arnold Pasha. He got 15,000. And the first prize goes to Lamise.
I'm honestly overwhelmed with so much joy. It's unreal. Like, if you just, I don't know, I'm so emotional. The only thing I can say is if you just chase your dream, it will follow you.
I thought it was absolutely magnificent. I thought we saw some young designers with enormous entrepreneurial flair. We saw some fantastic designs. We saw brilliant use of fabric. We saw silhouettes in the female area, great use of linen. I just thought it was an outstanding fashion show that would stand up in Paris, London, Milan and New York.
This is quite a good platform for the young people, and it supports what we seek to achieve as proud South African, where we are saying South Africans must buy what is locally made. So imagine that is a big plus. We're buying what is locally made and locally designed.
The creativity is just fantastic. I can see things I'm interested in wearing. It's great to go to a show where you see good thought being put into it. You can understand what's going on. No, I think it was fantastic.
What I've actually noticed is that what we learn here can be beneficial, especially if you want to start your own business.
The team I'm working with, I'm seeing now, should I start my own thing in the future? That's the kind of team I would love to build in my company.
I remember my first day here, I learned how to develop a client and create like a specific type of person that you want to deal with, like a target market.
I'm learning so much because you can have all this creativity and your product is not going to sell. Being here makes me realize that how much your product needs to sell at the end.
They asked me to design some more things along the lines of what was working, and they really wanted creative input from me, which is really great.
So I'm getting a new learning curve for me, which is exciting, designing shoes for kids. By that time, I'm from the designing of clothes for men's. So it's quite a challenge, but because I have best mentors, and I'm glad that they gave me the shoe department and they gave me Jet department, because Jet you have to consider the pricing, which is a good thing for me. I'm so happy.
My customer and the Edkins customer go hand in hand, specifically the Calso and the Free to Be You customer. The first piece is an off-the-shoulder jumpsuit. I think it brings a hint of sexy with its exposed shoulder, and it's all about movement with the layered pleated panels.
I like the second outfit, so the top with the slit in the middle with the pants that go with it.
I think they've got their head screwed on properly and they know what they want out of it, and I think some of them will actually get there. I think if they persevere, they'll get there.
I'm very excited about it. I think we're all hyped up and ready to spend some time together and do stuff that we're not usually used to doing during the day at work.
I cannot believe that Edcon can treat us like this. I feel like I'm the queen of them all now.
I'm blessed, and not everyone got this opportunity at the end of the day, and if I don't like it or I like it, but there's a reason why I'm here, and I just have to find out what is that reason at the end of the day.
As much as you are talented, you really need business skills. And I don't think there's any better place to learn business skills than here. You know, you're the intern, but I've never been treated like an intern. Even GMs, even the chief greets me when he sees me all the time. So it's a very homey place for me. It's really, I look forward to coming here every day, and it's really a beautiful place to work in.